Today I'm talking about World Cup qualifying game number 4 for the U.S. men's national team. This past week they played Jamaica. Couple housekeeping things first. 2 starters did not play in this game. Christian Pulisic, the captain, and Gio Reyna, both offensive players. So I was a little interested to see how the team would do. I thought overall they played well. One thing I want to talk about, why don't we have VAR in CONCACAF? I just don't understand it. If you miss this game, in the very first minute, there should have been a red card, okay? It was the first game ever for this ref. He was a young ref. He made a mistake. It should have been a red. There's no questions asked. I've seen some people debating it. Should have been a red. Anyways, the U.S. got the win, 2-0. Let's break it down. As you guys know, I talk about the starting lineup. I talk about each player's performance. Okay, so in the back, Matt Turner again in between the posts. Didn't really get tested at all, so I can't really, break down too much. The defense I thought did well though, okay? You had Walker Zimmerman come in because Tim Ream was out for family issues. And then also you had Sergio Dest back from Barcelona, Antoine Robinson, and then you also had Miles Robinson. In the back line, I think that's going to be your starting lineup for the most part, okay? Sergio Dest, maybe you put Yeldon on the other side, but honestly, I kind of like Robinson better than Yeldon. Okay, so I thought the defense, they didn't really get tested too much either, but they looked good offensively going forward. I like to see the outside backs get out wide, get forward, get services in, and I thought they did a good job. Okay, the midfield, this is the only issue I had with the midfield. I was a little confused why Paul Areola even was on this roster, and then I was shocked, to be honest, that he was in the starting lineup, okay? I got nothing against the guy. I just think we have a lot better options. Yet, like I said, Pulisic out, Reyna out. If those two are healthy, he's not getting the start, okay? Other than that, we had Musa in the middle. If you guys don't know about this kid, he has caps for the England youth national team. I was excited to see him play. I thought he did well, okay? I thought he did really well. He adds a different element in the midfield for the U.S. that we haven't had in the past. I think moving forward, we got to put him in the starting lineup, okay? And then the other guys, we look at Weston McKennie. Weston McKennie, I didn't know if he was even going to be on this roster. If you guys didn't know, he was actually sent home because he broke COVID protocol in the last month's qualifying section. So I'm glad to see him and Berhalter figure it out. I didn't know, how their relationship was. You never really know when something like that happens, but apparently they patched it up. We need McKennie moving forward, the Juventus player. We need McKennie moving forward, so he's going to be a staple for us. I'm glad to see they figured it out with him, okay, because we need him on this team. And then my favorite player so far in this World Cup qualifying, Brendan Aronson. He's going to be one of our most dangerous players on the flank, had an assist, okay. I think if he can stay healthy, he got nicked at the end. This team's going to be dangerous on the flanks, okay. We have a lot of offensive weapons. We're going to need him moving forward. He's been killing it in Austria. I think this kid's going to be one of our brightest stars moving forward. He's still young. He still has time to grow. But right now, he's already a top player for us, okay? And then obviously, Tyler Adams, doing the dirty work. You don't hear much about him while you watch the game, but he's a guy that does a lot of the dirty work. He does the stuff that most people don't want to do. He's box to box. He doesn't stop moving. He's a staple. He's going to be, one of our best midfielders. He's going to play for us, every single game, I would assume. You see guys maybe like Kellen Acosta come in for him, but I think Adams, for the most part, is one of our best, box-to-box midfielders that we have. Really happy with his performance as well. And then you get into Ricardo Pepi, okay? Again, 2 goals. This kid's an absolute stud. A bunch of European clubs interested in him. I think he might get picked up by either, I think it was Wolfsburg, Bayern Munich, AC Milan. Who knows where he's going to end up going. But either way, this kid is a stud. 2 goals again, like I said. And I think moving forward, we have our number 9, okay? He's young, he still has a lot to grow, and I'm happy that we finally got a striker, so a true number 9, okay? Other than that, I thought, one thing to note is we need to start off a little faster, okay? I know I said in the first minute it should have been a red card, but other than that, guys, I thought the first half was a little lackadaisical, okay? It was similar to the last game against Honduras. We came out a little slow, and then the second half was just great. I'd like to see this team tomorrow against Panama put a full 90 minutes together, okay? Instead of having to, go into half down or tied, I'd like to see some early goals, okay? Maybe get some different guys in that we haven't seen yet, because to be honest, right now the U.S. is first in the CONCACAF. Moving forward, tomorrow against Panama, they're number 4. If we get out to an early lead, we're going to be able to test some other guys, maybe see, some different players that we haven't, some younger guys, get some time, see what they're made of. There's one kid that I really want to see. He was a Barcelona Academy. I can't remember his name. I think it was Hoppy or Hope. I don't know how to pronounce it, but just some different guys I think that could get some time if we take an early lead. So I'd like to see this team put a full 90 together. Again, Pulisic, Reyna, they're going to be 2 starters once they're healthy, but for now we got to use what we got. And the thing about this team that I love is how deep they are. For once, the U.S. can go to the bench and you have another guy that's been playing in Europe or that's been playing, at a high level for an MLS starting team. In the past, one thing about the U.S. is that we had no depth. This team has a lot of depth, okay? So, guys, I think we're in a great position right now. First place, 8 points, sitting right where we need to be. Mexico at 2, Canada at 3, and then Panama is on the outside looking in at number 4. So tomorrow's game against Panama is important. We got to get this win, got to keep the momentum rolling. But I love what I'm seeing from this team. Again, I think Areola, congrats to him for getting the start in this big game. The kid works hard. I just think we have better options, okay? I don't think he connects passes that well in the final third. I don't know how great his finishing is. He's got 5 goals so far in the MLS, but that's the MLS. So I need to see more out of him when he gets these opportunities. Other than that, though, I think coming off the bench, you had Jossie Zardes, Way. They both looked pretty good, but I don't know how much time either of those guys get if Pulisic and Reyna are healthy. So guys, thanks again for tuning in. I'm going to keep making reaction videos after every World Cup qualifying game. If you like these videos, hit the subscription button. And until next time, I'm out.